on in, my love bugs. Welcome back. Welcome back to Journeys to Healing. Let's get us a quick collective, y'all. I don't have time to do the signs, so I'm gonna just drop a couple collectives throughout the week until the schedule get a little better. Who cares for guidance and protection? Somebody anxiety is seeking retrograde didn't cancel your to-do list. It's not the stars, it's your snooze button, procrastination, responsibility, and ownership. Delete your thumbs, rest. Delete the text. Block the number, reclaim your peace. Closure, detachment, and release. Love don't pay rent. Your bank account said no before the universe did. Money, priorities, and humor. Y'all cutting up. Y'all cutting up. Law of attraction ain't law of laziness. Stop calling it manifesting. It's just daydreaming, fantasy, action, reality check. Oh, what is this show? With the procrastination, responsibility, and ownership. Let's see what this is. We didn't mention we about to miss a good thing. You never know how good it feels to have all of my affection. You never get a chance to. What is this show? Look, you never get a chance to feel to experience my loving, because my loving felt like, ooh, you don't know my name, dude. What is this? I feel like somebody could have been trying to sell somebody a dream, baby. Somebody could have been like really trying to portray, like, you know, they had it. I feel like somebody could have been in the energy of trying to buy somebody, trying to buy somebody's love, trying to buy somebody's affection. But baby, somebody saw like they really didn't have it. Look, somebody didn't have enough money for somebody, so somebody blocked them. Period. Somebody looked at somebody as a joke. They took the person for a clown. Or they felt like the person is a clown, period. They feel like the person don't have enough money for them. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Okay, well, what's at the bottom? Obsession won't update the results. Your brain is not Google. Stop refreshing. Anxiety, I told you. Overthinking and obsession. It's heavy on the anxiety for somebody. That wasn't intuition, that was anxiety and a key. Anxiety, self awareness, and perception. What is this? Dream team. I don't know, I feel like somebody stopped something. Stop cosplaying fairies guidance. Retrograde didn't cancel your to-do list. It's the stars. It's your smooth. I don't know, girl. I feel like somebody woke up from some type of fucking delusion, baby. Somebody could have really been trying to put somebody in an illusion. Like, I feel like somebody could have been trying to buy somebody's love, baby, but they really did not have it. The person saw it, dude. The person saw it. The person saw they was trying to put them in a fantasy. They most definitely had a reality check when they came up to it. When it came down to it, they had a wake-up call. Weathered storms. This love was weather storms and you're still sailing. That says more than any picture perfect moment ever could. Somebody felt like this is a situation that you've been through. You could have been through hell and back with some type of situation. But I feel like you're on an intuitive level, like you was going against your intuition for this person. But the crazy part, I feel like the situation could have really, really had your anxiety high. This person, like, really could have had you. I feel like somebody could have been chasing potential in this situation. Look, I've been trying to get up out the prison. I feel like the perception that you have of somebody, like the the way you perceive them, you kind of been you could have really been chasing potential. I feel like you seen what they didn't see in their self. Like, you seen the potential in the person, and you really could have tried to ride it out with the person, weather the storms. Baby, you really could have went to hell and back in this illusion with this person. I feel like somebody needs to stop procrastinating and they need to take action when it comes to something. Alright? Instead of daydreaming, put the action behind it, my little bug. Make it your reality. Wrong reasons, validation, safety, time, and status. What is this relationship really built on? If it's not love, it won't last. I'm telling you. Somebody had a wake up call when they came to the situation. It's a mismatch. Your puzzle pieces from two different boxes, and no matter how hard you try, you just don't fit. Period. I feel like when it comes to weathering the storm with this person, like you really going through hell and back with this person. But no matter what you do, it's not gonna work because it's not your person. It's not supposed to fit. Y'all are not going to fit. It's nothing that nobody could do. Like, you could keep yourself in this situation, but I feel like you're just gonna keep yourself stuck in a cycle. And you just gonna stay stressed out. Period. Somebody needs to shift their perception when it comes to a situation. Or maybe somebody have already had a reality check and, pulled themselves up out of this fantasy. With the new adventures, whether it's road trips or soul quests, you're in it together. Together, love is a passport to the kind of life you used to only dream about. Period. I feel like somebody woke up to that fact, to that reality that life is pretty much what you make it. Right. What is this? Somebody want to talk. I feel like this could be with this energy over here. Somebody could want to talk to somebody. Mind connection, but it's in reverse. Uh oh. Core values, that's in reverse as well. Somebody's avoiding something. You may differ in details, but you agree on non-negotiables. You don't have to reroute your values or overdo your instincts for them. Look, and I gave you my all, and I baby be mine. Look, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I gave you my all, B. Look, now baby be mine. I'm telling you, somebody chasing potential. It say opposites align, but this again is going down in reverse. Like, you do attract your opposite, but this going down in reverse. They bring what you lack, and you offer what they need.
This is the beauty alchemy of complementary energy. Y'all don't complement each other, though. That's going down. Y'all don't complement each other at all. Like, somebody really could have been avoiding a situation. They keep their distance to feel safe, but it leaves you feeling abandoned. That's not your failure, it's their fear. I don't know who this is, but if somebody don't have nobody on their mind, I know that mind connection, you could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished. It's going down though. So whatever this is, like you could have had, I feel like you could have had a good emotional connection to this person, like and an intellectual connection to this person. But I feel like it's going down. Somebody's really avoiding a person, and I feel like it's because they don't have enough money for a person. Love don't pay my rent, and she looked like she's just like the princess, like cap type of female. Like this gives me the energy of what's the Queen Latifah movie with Common. I can't. It's gonna come to me. But her god sister, like this. Now she living with her. She living with her, and like, but I don't know. She was all about the money. Like she became with the basketball. What Common wanted, what she felt like he wanted in a female, she became exactly what he wanted in a female. But it all was a front. It was all an illusion. Like, because it wasn't a real her. She was putting up that front just so, she could get what she wanted out of him because he had the money. But I feel like this is that type of female. Like, he didn't have the money. So, therefore, she like, oh no. Fuck the love. Fuck, the intellectual connection. Like, all that, baby, done. I don't want to have nothing. No money. No, what it is? No, I don't know. But no money, no loving, baby. Period. Somebody walked away. What is this? I ain't bring no idea, girl. I just grabbed some stuff. Just clarity, guidance, and protection. What is this? True clarity, guidance, and protection. Yeah, I feel like this middle energy could be y'all energy. Okay. Starting new adventures. Somebody could really be traveling. But I feel like somebody in specific need to stop procrastinating when it comes to a situation. Baby, check yourself, okay, before you wreck yourself. And I feel like get rest, okay. All right. Quiet revelations. Look, you did me dirty, and I got your niggas in your feelings. The gateway of knowledge. I feel like it's close. Because I feel like the quiet revelation could be the knowledge that somebody is receiving. Somebody is really, I feel like, in the gateway. You're standing in the gateway of knowledge. You're receiving universal knowledge. I don't know. I feel like rejecting. Somebody could be rejecting some type of knowledge or some type of information. I most definitely feel like somebody's turning their back on a person, on a situation. Every card I look at on this side, though, it's all backs. It's all backs. It's all back turn. She got her back turned. You can't see her face. He got his back turned. You can't see his face. She got her back turned to him. You can't see her face. Somebody's turning their back on a situation. Somebody could be born on the 14th day of a month. Somebody could be 40 years old. Somebody could be born in the month of April. April 5th could be very significant. Leo could be very significant. Cancer could be very significant. Clouded reverie. I feel like whoever this person is, I'm telling you, somebody couldn't see. Somebody's vision, I feel like, was cloudy as a mofo when it came to whatever this situation is. Look, when you get exposed, because you're like eight of ecstasy, I can feel you all inside. That could be what had somebody's vision clouded when it came to this situation. Thorned reflection. I feel like somebody could have been feeling stuck in a situation. Somebody could have felt like it was hard for them to get out of a situation. The messenger's chorus. I feel like somebody could have been getting a lot of synchronicities. Birds always gives me spiritual messages, like spiritual. So I feel like, and it's a lot of them coming in here. A lot of birds. Somebody really could be seeing a lot of birds. Ravens could be very significant. Doves could be very significant as well. Y'all know it's more than one dove, especially in Texas. It's a gray dove as well. The Raven's judgment. What is this, y'all? Let me see. Let me get the little small deck. Echoes of solitude. Ready, set, go. Somebody could be 32 years old. It could be dealing with a heavy on the Leo energy. Somebody could be 24 years old. Somebody could be 39 years old. 39, it could be pertaining to a Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Cancer. Heavy on the Leo energy. Look, they were stubborn, baby. Damn way. Somebody could be recovering from some type of illness. Or maybe somebody is getting released from the hospital. Sweet dreams. Somebody's sleeping good, though. Or somebody really just having lazy days. This is literally on this energy right here with the retro grid didn't cancel your to-do list. But it's not the stars, it's your snooze button. Somebody most definitely could be just sleeping in. Look, this another. I feel like somebody really could just be being lazy. Like whatever this energy is, like either you could be on a vacation with these backpacks with new adventure. You could be on vacation and you just really relaxing, sleeping in, like most definitely. But I feel like you most definitely could be relaxing. Somebody could be suffering from a hangover. Or maybe you need to get more rest when it came to a hangover. Okay. Somebody was being stubborn when it came to a situation. I feel like they was going against their values when it came to a situation, and they wasn't listening. That could be what the situation that had them feeling stuck, or it was the situation that they were stuck in. They knew they was going against their core values, like dealing with the situation, but their vision was cloudy. They was confused. They didn't know no better. And then again, I feel like somebody really was chasing potential. Like, they saw the inner, light of the person, because we all got good and bad. We all have light and dark. It's all on which energy you choose to feed into, right? So, I mean, yeah. They ain't want to hear though. They weren't trying to hear it when it came to a situation. But I feel like, I don't know what this is. Let me see. Because I feel like somebody needs to save their money, but I also feel like something is being kept for someone. Strategize, strategy, planning, mind reading. I don't know. Somebody could be predicting some type of collection or some type of, I don't know. I feel like something coming in for somebody. I feel like somebody could also be very like aware, or somebody is becoming aware of their self worth. Somebody could have also realized how, with that preservation, like I feel like their protection, their coverage. Somebody may need to do some financial like planning, and I feel like long term. Somebody could be 48 years old. Somebody could be born in 84. Somebody could be born in 94. Somebody could be 49. Somebody could be born in 77. Somebody could be 35. Somebody could be 39. Somebody could be saying 39, 39. Look, be careful with me. What is this? A trap? I feel like whatever this for this person, this situation is, the person could be playing victim, but I feel like they most definitely could have been a trap, or they was trying to set a trap. I feel like the person is a trap. The person is a trap, and somebody really escaped the trap. Somebody turned their back on the trap, though. I feel like the person was the trap. Them trying to get you trapped in the illusion, the fact that they was living a certain caliber, of lifestyle, but in reality they wasn't. In reality, they broke as a mofo. Look, you heavily protected though, my baby. Whoever this is, the most I got his hands on your life. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody could be born in 85, somebody could be 58 years old. This could have been redirection though at the same time. And again, you most definitely could have been, this energy most definitely could have been receiving like universal knowledge about the person. About the person, like, playing the mind games, or, trying to have you in some type of illusion that the person really was broke in real life, which is why you turned your back on the situation. Somebody could have received it in their dreams. Okay, no hesitation, baby. No worries, no confusion. Okay, period. Look, it's not a threat, it's a warning, baby. Okay. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody could be homeless. The person who you blocked could be homeless. Look, rich nigga, that's my type. Yeah, 8 figures. Look, and leg up pipe. That's my pipe. I'm telling you. Somebody found out that somebody was broke. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it, baby. Somebody is a whole bum out here, like, not trying to speak on because everybody experienced stuff, but they most definitely was putting up a front like they had it when in reality they didn't. This could be the type of person that's living with somebody or living on somebody, but they don't have their own. They could feel like a failure. Mm-mm. Let me see what they was committed to. They was committed to like gaining your trust. I felt like they was committed to connecting with you. They was committed to that connection, trying to get that alliance with you, trying to get with you, trying to work with you. Somebody could be born in August. It could be pertaining to a Scorpio. 34. Somebody could be 34 years old. It could be pertaining to a Libra. Somebody could be born in 78 or 87. What is this? Somebody wasn't listening when it came to a situation. I said that, all right, with their core values. But I feel like that could have something to do with them, like, whatever kind of illness that they got over or something. I don't know. Okay? Somebody getting a new beginning, though. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Look, don't think that you can't be replaced. Look, Brian comes second to no bitch. I'm the one. Okay. Okay. I fucks with that. Look, I'ma send that nigga straight back to the streets. Okay? I know that's right, baby. Somebody's most definitely starting over when it comes to a situation. Somebody has reclaimed their peace. I feel like somebody has like reclaimed their self, their happiness, their joy. Somebody could have connected to their inner child. But baby, I just feel like you're happy. Somebody is real happy. Period. And in peace. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody most definitely could be starting over uh, in their life. Just a whole fresh start, a whole new you in fresh soil, rich soil, happy soil, joyous soil. And wrapped up in self love with these roses all around him. I just feel like just wrapped up in loving yourself. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. I'm loving this. Somebody's stressed out, and I feel like it's with this energy, whatever this is. Somebody was in a situation, baby. When I say this situation had them stressed the fuck out, they had their anxiety levels high, and they felt like they were stuck in the situation. They most definitely was losing their self in the situation with them going against their core values. They lost their self in the situation. They was stubborn though. They wasn't like listening when it came to. I felt like them loving on a self and just letting this situation go. This situation could have actually been causing some type of sickness within their self. I felt like whatever sickness that they had, it was coming from whatever stress or anxiety that they was receiving from dealing with this situation, for chasing the potential, for like just trying to weather the storm out with this person, being blind, being in the clouds, but under a lot of stress, stressed out. Look, spirit disturbed. Whatever this situation is, it was draining them. It could be dealing with like a person that they met on a professional level, somebody that they was working with. Somebody could be a cook in specific, but it's heavy on the overload, stressing them the fuck out. They could have been getting signals. This could be why the knowledge, the gateway of knowledge is closed. Because I feel like both parties was getting the information. This party listened and cut off what situation it was that they had going on, right? But this person here, this person got stuck. They got stuck in the situation. They wasn't listening to them. Um, they was arrogant though, being arrogant. All right, get up for this. Who clarity, guidance, and protection. It came out crossed. It's coming up though for all of them. All right. I feel like somebody's gifts is very significant. Somebody could be getting a promotion on their gifts. Somebody could just be receiving a promotion in their career. This could be this new beginning. You starting fresh in a new career, in a higher position in your career. It could be somebody that most definitely want to work with you, baby. And I feel like they really could be trying to reach you, trying to get to you. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like they feel like you are the gift. You're a keeper. You're a souvenir. You something, they gonna keep safe and keep close to their heart. Look, you just too important. Nobody do better like you do. I'm telling you. Look, I can't lose. Not when I'm with you. Not you, babe. For real. They committed though. For real. Look, I can't snooze and miss the moment. You too important, babe. I'm loving this show. Okay, sis. All right. I feel like whatever the situation is, it's gonna be very stable, very peaceful, very harmonious. Okay. Period. I feel like somebody who was trying to control the situation using magic, they gonna be pissed. They're gonna be pissed. This could be the situation that somebody was connected to. This could be a situation that's going on between you and your person, whether you know it or not. Like one energy could be you and this could be like, them what they going through, whether you know the person or not, but somebody gonna be pissed. They were trying to do magic too. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They separating from this person. They separating from this person. They listening. They being obedient. I'm telling you, and withdrawing. They listening to the Most High. I told y'all somebody being guided. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this, baby. I'm loving this. I'm gonna leave that right where it's at. I'm loving this. All right. Somebody being guided. They listening though. They listening. Look, I just want to be your everything. Well, y'all, I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember it's above, so below. Well, one, y'all be blessed.